All right, you guys, we're going to get a few messages from the Oracle of the Angels. I already pulled a few cards. Let's see what we have. We have a door to the infinite. Bottom of the deck energy. So this is you really understanding that there is so much more to your experience here on Earth. I feel like you have this very strong connection. I feel like you're starting to understand this connection a lot more. There is this, awareness that's playing out for you. This is talking about your ability to understand that there's this interconnectedness, there's this oneness, there's these cycles. I feel like you may even have access to see, feel, sense, know. So your clear abilities could be very strong at this time. I feel like a lot's coming online. I feel like now you understand that there literally is infinite potential and abundance and enough for everyone and everything. Okay, that's how the creator created it. You also very much could be understanding like your own energetic body when it comes to like your life force energy, your Merkaba. And so this is also understanding like you have this energy about you that you're tapping into that is divine. It's like you're having a divine experience here. I feel like everything's been awoken. This could represent like even your Kundalini energy. I feel like you do have access to higher consciousness, okay? This is you using this information, right? To help create a better world here. I feel like you are that light, okay? You are in the process of growing and sharing truth, divine truth, okay? I feel like you have a lot of divine protection and you have a lot of divine power. I feel like you, number 33, you are going to be successful in your ventures with the divine. I feel like you are never alone. Also, number 3. So you could be seeing 333. Okay, so just a couple of the messages from this deck. Very cool, very cool. All right. Oracle of the Angels. Okay, we're going to get some Divine Master energy too. All right, so just know that the reason we're connecting, it's with intention to provide clarity and insight for the highest and greatest good. I am a spiritual guide. I'm an earth angel. I'm here to help the collective. If you would like to book services with me, go to the website betweenbothworlds.com. All right. We are surrounded in divine love, and so it is, and so it will be. All right. What do the Ascended Masters have to say today? Ooh, miraculous moment. Guru Ram Dass. Cosmic power and inner learnings, as well as a holy union. All right, let's get into this. Beautiful. Miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you and expecting miracles. So some of you could be having divine experiences. This could be happening when you are connecting to the higher realms, meditating, praying. You may be praying for something and then something kind of plays out in your favor. So you may be noticing some sort of favor, okay? So, maybe you're the one that gets the parking spot, or maybe you're the one that gets, a big discount on the grocery bill, or maybe there's something that you thought was going to be a lot more expensive than what it truly was, or ended up being. I feel like you're seeing the signs, you're seeing the synchronicities, but I feel like this is major. Okay, I feel like you're about to have, if you haven't already, I feel like you're about to have many little miraculous moments, but also something major. And I feel like you're very at peace. Again, reiterating the fact that, this is Sadet, so this is cosmic power. And this was aligning with like the infinite potential, okay? And having access to the cosmos and the infinite divine potential that you're meant to be here to anchor in. Like you're not from, I don't want to say it like that. I just want to say that like you have a sacred mission and you've been initiated. All right. So that is who this reading is for. I feel like now you finally see, and understand like what you've been picking up on, what you've been experiencing. You understand why you experience what you experience. You do feel the need to kind of like protect your energy. Using your energy is very important towards certain things. So I feel like you do have this infinite potential. And again, like this is a sacred mission initiation. Okay. I saw this earlier, inner learnings Ishtar. So this is you following your heart and truth prevails. All right. So this is you tapping into the infinite wisdom and knowledge. Okay. On an interdimensional cosmic energy, and then anchoring it here in the physical. I feel like there is someone that you are meant to co-create with. This is a soulmate connection. This is a holy union. And this is a romantic opportunity as well. It is going to be centered around acts of service with Jesus, or Jesus can be very significant here. When you serve, the universe serves you. So I feel like this union is very much related to being in acts of service, okay? It has something to do with the sacred mission here. Shiva, yeah, karmic release is happening at this moment. The end of a cycle. Karmic debts are being paid. As well as now it's time to choose and be on your destined path and journey. We do have mystical knowing. And so this was all part of the plan here, the divine plan. I feel like these three speak a lot for me. I have mystical knowing, which is Rumi. This is really, breaking through boundaries and doing things different than how they've been done before. I feel like you have personal experiences of God, okay? I'm also getting to help Shiva. We have Kali Ma with divine severance. So things that need to go will be assisted to go. So this is cutting cords, okay, to people, places, things. You may be doing a bit of nesting. So like cleaning out closets, donating clothes. You might be moving things around, dusting things off, wiping things down. I feel like there's this process of really energetically feeling the end of this cycle, and I feel like you're in the transition period of the new cycle. So I feel like things are closing out, okay? I also feel that you're releasing yourself from any fears or limitations as well. And if you need help with this, you can call on Kali. And then if you need help with transmuting, it's also part of the transmutation process, the alchemy. This is to help release the old stuff, is to like if the emotions come, feel the emotions and then process them, breathe through them. And if you need to call in Saint Germain, he's volunteering here. So that you can make way for the new. All right. Again, there's been a lot of light transmissions happening. Again, very heavy focus on the heart chakra, which was one of the cards over here. So again, important information, charging up and wounds being healed here, especially in the heart chakra area. Okay. So I feel like you're being called to step up and show others that you have the skill sets needed to get the job done. So I don't know if that's at work or if that's in your family dynamic. It very much could be related to you stepping up into a leadership role when it comes to using your spiritual gifts, okay, for the sake of service with Jesus. I feel like this could, again, tie to this union energy as well. I feel like right now they want you to focus on cleaning out the closets and sweeping, okay? Whatever that means to you, okay? That's what I have with the Divine Masters. I feel like you could be receiving downloads to help get you prepared. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is in preparation, okay? So you're being prepared right now. Let's see. What's the next deck you want to use? I like this Oracle of the Angels deck. It's pretty. Okay, let's see. What am I feeling called to use? Wake up slow. I like this deck. All right. Can you help elaborate on what's currently being cleared out at this time so the collective knows if there's focus needed or action to be taken? What action does the collective need to take to help close out and start fresh? All right, King of Pentacles. So, yep, this is you being in charge of your physical experience and your physical reality. Like, no one's going to come and do it for you, and no one's coming to save you. So this is you stepping up to the plate and being responsible and accountable for whatever it is. So many of you may be like the head of the family is also what I'm getting. The head of your situation, the head of your experience. All right, so, and then we have the Star card. All right. So this should be interesting. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is, oh, and then we have the Two of Cups. Okay. What else do we have? Let's get some more cards and then we can chat. King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and Justice. Okay. All right, what else do we have here? Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, the World, Three of Wands. What else do we have? Let's get two more cards. Please and thank you. Interesting. Six of Pentacles. And then the Fool card in reverse. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So I feel like there was... All right, and this, as far as the question is concerned, it's really about, you know, what do you need to do in order to move forward, right, on your path, on your journey, to clear out this cycle. Okay, here's that cycle being represented as the World card. I feel like this has been done. So if you wanted to know, like, where am I with closing out my cycle and on to the next one, certainly this is a collective reading, so I would recommend maybe a personal. I do them for $20, so you can sign up on the website for that. But I do feel like there is justice playing out here. There's fairness here. I do have a romantic potential here. I feel like this is the union that we were getting input on at the first of the reading here. So I feel like this is representing a holy union that's on its way. I feel like this is going to bring balance on a large scale. I feel like it's like to bring relief to where there's burden, or I feel like this is also maybe going to eliminate some burden for you and kind of free you up to move on to something different as a result of the direction change you're going in. I feel like this is a level up for you. This is a major accomplishment for you. This is you successfully completing that past cycle. So I feel like, yeah, there's definitely been a call made in your favor that you gained major experience here, life experience here. And it's almost like you learned the lesson. Okay. So you're moving on. I feel like it's time to make plans. Okay. There is also what you put out, you receive. And I feel like there could be someone, what I'm getting is you're on the go, like you're going to be heading in a new direction. And what I'm getting is that there's somebody looking from the outside. Okay. Oops. Let me do it this way. This is how it was kind of laid out for me to pick up on this little message here. So it's Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Fool. And I've been burping in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting with this is it's almost like somebody is looking, okay, to kind of see what's going on in your reality. They very much could be experiencing what they've put out into the universe. And I feel like you are too. And I feel like they're curious on what your experience is because they're wondering, you know, what's going on with you. And I feel like nothing new is going on with them. Like they are not able to move forward, okay, in their life. They're not moving on to a new cycle, a new timeline. They're needing to repeat past lessons because they weren't learned, okay? So this is like, you don't get to pass go, all right? So I do feel like that's on the that's like in the environment here, is that there is somebody who is not passing go, all right? Where you are passing go, you're moving forward. You have already accomplished what you needed to in that past cycle, and as a result, you're moving forward. Okay, very good. All right, so yeah, I feel like there has been a lot of inner work here. I feel like you rely on your connection to spirit. You kind of go within for the guidance. You meditate, you connect. You may very much be like an energy healer or channel of some kind. I feel like they're asking for you to kind of go within for further guidance and to keep it to yourself, okay? Like this is you, you know, using your abilities, right? I feel like this is something that might be calling in this partner. I'm also getting that. I feel like there could be, you might receive guidance to kind of like steer your own ship, okay? But I'm also feeling like you might be connecting with an energy as well. I feel like it has possibly something to do with this union here. So let's get more information. Okay. This is fascinating. With the Seven of Wands, like you're standing up for your beliefs. You're following like, it's almost like a pilgrimage. Okay, I'm picking up pilgrimage here. I have a Page of Swords. I feel like this could be communication. Yeah, I was picking up like energy, sharing, telepathy, communication, like exchanging spiritual gifts here with these two energies. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you're actually going to go on like a pilgrimage, or you have. Yeah, and then look, I have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is justice, is for you to have a loving, caring, emotionally fulfilling experience here. This is what has been called on you to experience through some sort of divine justice. So I feel like you might be hearing about this soon. I feel like you already know this with the Page of Swords. I feel like I'm not telling you something you don't already know to be true, okay? So if you're just figuring this out and you're watching this and you're like, oh, really? Like, wow, that's really awesome. And you've never heard that before in a reading that really resonated with you before, then this may not be your reading, okay? Make sure it resonates for you, okay? In a few places, not just like at one point in the reading, okay? Make sure you feel it in the heart. That is where you know it's truth, okay? And then I have the Sun. I mean, this is, you know, the divine, right? The experience. We are having a divine experience, right? We are all one. You're having this beautiful, beautiful energy and understanding and clarity and vitality. And I feel like you're moving on with confidence. Okay? I feel like you're very hardworking. Knight of Cups. I feel like there could be somebody who might be making some sort of move your way. Some sort of emotional move. It might have something to do with an offer that they want to bring to the table. I have the Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like, let's get another card. Is this someone is being seen? Is this an opportunity coming in? Yeah. Okay. Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's a decision to be made on which pentacle you want to experience in your next chapter of your life. And you may have to make a decision. okay, which one that's going to be. I feel like there is, you know, a long game and a short game here, right? I feel like there could be some sort of change and effect towards your current, like, living. I feel like whatever this is could help out in a large way, okay? Whatever this offer is, I feel like it has potential to grow, okay? So let's see. I feel like this is something that, you know, is going to tap into your creativity as well as your spiritual abilities as well. I'm getting strong magician. It may be something that you're asked to help with, like from a teacher perspective, someone who shares, someone who inspires, someone who like has the access to empathy and psychic abilities and, you know, knows how to alchemize. And I feel like they're tapping into all the tools here representing by the different elements, the suits. Let's get more about this magician. I feel like you're being looked at as a magician. You could be that. Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is making a conscious choice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a decision to be made here. I feel like one aligns with the purpose and the other one maybe doesn't as much. Maybe it used to. Maybe it was great before and maybe now you're seeking something that is more aligned with your purpose. Things have shifted for you. And so you're kind of seeing things from a bigger picture than maybe you once did. I feel like that's that higher consciousness playing in here. And how, you know, for you to be here to help with that and also have a physical experience, like how can you align this best for yourself? Like what can be the best experience and how do you create that for yourself with the magician? Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of this, okay, going on, which is very cool. Okay, so you're using what you've learned. I feel like whoever, like I usually don't have upside down cards in my deck, but I'm going to talk to this. This is a Three of Pentacles and this is a Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. And then I have over here Three Pentacles. See? So what I'm getting is that I feel that there was some sort of like collaboration or plan or working with others to do something to, I don't know, affect somebody in a negative light. I feel like there's some energy behind this. I feel like now whatever was attempted or planned or was done, I feel like there's recourse playing out for this. I feel like this is affecting maybe a work dynamic or an opportunity or a group of people that got together. I feel like there's impact being made here for the sake of change. So I feel like you have a new opportunity coming in is what I'm getting. And I feel like someone very much could be losing one or not having options, where they may have had options when it comes to like jobs, projects, things that people wanted to work with them on. I feel like they're losing their clout, whatever that is, you know? So maybe someone's losing respect. There's also like that. I feel like somebody's losing respect. So this could be, you know, as a result of maybe overindulging in substances with the cup. So maybe like someone who's a heavy drinker or partier or someone who just like overdoes it. I mean, look at the size of that shell. This also can represent like emotions and how someone shows up, okay, in that area of their life. It doesn't have to be a water sign specifically. Maybe there was some sort of like emotional breakdown at work, something. There's some sort of emotional breakdown, all right? regarding something that they worked with others to do that is not playing out in their favor. Okay, that's what it's all about. Okay, so, all right, thank you for clarifying that. I'm getting like maybe it has something to do with something coming in, an offer coming in that is, you know, just and balanced and fair. I feel like maybe they plotted against this coming in at all, and if it's coming in, it means whatever they plotted and planned did not work. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I feel like they're trying to affect something as it relates to being able to create something, start something new, birth something new, nurture something. Also, maybe about your character, like just how you show up. I feel like there was some sort of slander or some like coming against you for the sake of like, you know, being a bully. I feel like there was bullying going on here. So that's all I'm gonna go there. I feel like the Empress is abundant and motherly. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, if that's how people are going to act, I feel like, you know, you don't want those people around. I do feel like there's that something new coming in though. Okay, with the blessing from heaven. Okay, I feel like it is something that you can trust. It is something that like is gonna maybe have a change of scenery for you. Okay, so let's see. I just saw the Emperor, so it could be the Emperor. What do we get? We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say things are for sure looking up. Okay, wow. I feel like I just got like, what's like the best hand when you play poker? Is it like something royal flush or whatever? I don't know. I used to play, I forget. But I do feel like, you know, these are some great energies. I feel like, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy is creating and working very hard towards what, you know, they feel passionate about. And I feel like they feel very grateful and abundant for everything that they have. And they're very well experienced. I feel like they're appreciating their physical experience here. They have a strong connection. I feel like they're surrounded by divine energy or just spirit energy. There's sparkles everywhere is why I'm saying that. So I do feel like there's a lot of creative spark here. So I feel like this could be something that relates to a project you've been working on or something you're trying to produce or create. I feel like it requires a lot of like tapping into, you know, divine guidance. And so it may be something artistic like paintings, or you're channeling energy, healing energy through artwork or music or whatever that outlet is. Those typically are a great way to like transmute energy, by the way. So if you needed a little tip, you know, get creative, get grounded and get creative, and be in the moment, be grateful, and, you know, go do things that, you know, kind of excite you, whatever that might be. I feel like the Knight of Wands is saying like, get out there, have an adventure, like look at it like it's an adventure no matter what it is. Because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you never know what can happen. I feel like this is like a very optimistic energy, okay? Like just sees beauty all around in all things, okay? Very abundant in that regard. It's not just about money. I feel like, you know, it's in all areas of life and the experience of life. I feel like that is this energy. So if you're feeling like this, then I feel like this is well worth saying no to energies that want to manipulate and control. And, you know, like this, like you win. I feel like you choosing you was the right direction here. Okay. So I definitely feel that way. All right. Cool. Okay. I feel like, yeah, you're like starting to connect with those of your soul tribe, or people who are, you know, maybe you're venturing out and you're meeting people, you're, you know, celebrating life. Okay, this could be you getting together with friends and family. It also means that you hold an important role. Okay, you're the one in the middle, so it's time for you to like stand up tall and, you know, stand up for what you believe in. I feel like this is you having that like free spirit. Okay, I feel like you're connected to other free spirits, which is really cool. So stand in that free spirit energy with that 3 of Cups. It's okay to be weird. So be weird, all right? Okay, Chariot. Okay. Very good. I feel like you are someone who definitely has a lot of wit about you. You're not a quitter. You're someone who goes after it. Okay, so I feel like things are definitely moving forward. I feel like, you know, one step at a time. Sometimes, like even today, I was reminded like, wow, I have a lot of things that I want to get done today. And it's like just one step at a time. And I actually accomplished way more than I thought. So, you know, I put on some music and I just had a good time with it. You know, sometimes that's how you work through it. But hey, yeah, here's that new opportunity. It's like on its way, or maybe someone's on their way. Okay, so I feel like the 10 of Swords, is this just representing an ending? Okay, hold on. Page of Pentacles. Who is this from? Someone from the past wants to rush towards you and bring you an offer because they don't want it to end, or they've experienced what you've experienced and now they realize they may have lost you forever. Okay, and I feel like this is justice, that they reach the same point and perspective you had when you dealt with them. Okay, I feel like they're just realizing this maybe now. Okay, what they truly lost for the decisions and choices that they made when it came time to your dynamic. I feel like there's a lot of reminiscing. There's a lot of like, you know, plus like the holidays are coming up and stuff. And it's just like, I feel like, you know, karmically, there is this like life review playing out for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. The life review is for the sake of change and acknowledgement and forgiveness and growth. And so I feel like a lot of people are experiencing, you know, those flashbacks, those like, how did I show up in this situation? Could I have done it better? How could I have done it better? The what's, the whys, you know. So if you're being called to kind of like do some retrospection on the last chapter, I do feel like there was a lot of harm done in the situation to people who simply just loved, right? It's almost like you betrayed the ones that you love, or you betrayed the ones who loved you most. And I feel like maybe someone's in their feels about this right now. They may want to come forward with an offer, but here's the thing, like, this is a judgment call for you, right? Like, that's something that only you can deal with. I feel like this energy definitely hides behind material things, as well as wears a false mask, is not able to really be who they truly are, or they're being exposed for who they truly are. I feel like there's a pattern here. Okay, so I feel like they've not taken any action to change any of the patterns. Okay, so nothing's really changed since you've been apart from them. Okay, except for the fact that now they may have some sort of realization of their hand in some of this. I feel like they're still confused in illusion to, you know, how to handle, like, I feel like it's like manipulating the situation, emotionally manipulating the situation. I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up on. I don't think the intentions are to be clear, cut, concise, apologetic, and genuine. I feel like the intention is just to come in and create confusion because they like that chaos and they like that attention, whether it's good attention or bad attention. They don't care. It's attention. So this is bringing up like narcissist vibes for me. So just remember who you're dealing with and what they are capable of. All right. So if you get any kind of like message from a past person or past person's friend, family, coworker, whatever, they can go to voicemail. All right, so you're not up for anyone coming your way to like manipulate shit. Like you give 0 shits, okay? 0 shits. All right. I feel like they want to come in and kind of like manipulate your emotions, okay? Maybe they were able to do that before, but I feel like they don't know the new you. They don't know like the healed version of you with the Queen of Cups. I just saw 1313. So I feel like you've done a lot of healing work. You've done a lot of balancing in your area. And I feel like you have strong boundaries as well when it comes to your emotions and whether you allow people to emotionally manipulate you or not. So they don't really know what they're getting themselves in for. I feel like you're not one to play with also is also what I'm getting. It's almost like they're like, I don't know if it's a good idea if I should mess with them. And, you know, this energy over here in the white suit is like, fuck around and find out. I don't know. I'm just like picking up this energy. Like, yeah, I feel like that's the case. Like, this is authority. This is, you know, like really strong, masculine energy. This is someone who's a leader. This is someone who has authority, very powerful, makes decisions. This is like boss energy. So there's like, you're emerging as a leader. Okay. Yeah. I feel like with the Page of Cups and the Devil coming out together, this, I feel, is alluding to the fact that like there are addictions at play here that could be manipulating the situation for this energy. Okay, and again, I have the 7 of Cups here. So I feel like there is this like illusion playing out. I feel like somebody is like numbing their pain. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of shadow energy here. This person is very much in their shadow. Okay. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling like nothing ever works out for them, right? But they're not looking to see how they played out that, how they did that for themselves. Like what was their emotional involvement in what they decided to do and create for themselves, right? It's like the victim mindset is what I'm getting. They're in this victim mindset. Okay, so what's the collective need to move on? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're definitely, you know, isolated, probably are going to isolate. There's this Queen of Swords. I feel like there's an energy that might want to talk about this person, bring attention to this person, may want to have, yeah. And then we have the Moon in the reverse. Okay. All right, so who is in the 9 of Wands energy? Is this 5 of Cups, which is the masculine or feminine? Is it a masculine energy? All right. And then we have, because I have feminine here, Queen of Swords and the Moon. So I feel like this is representing both sides of this karmic dynamic. Okay, so I feel like this is representing the masculine energy here, which is, I think the Page of Cups and the Devil represents both karmics here. But I do feel like there's a bit of like envy playing out here, like kind of like looking like side-eyed. There's like side-eyed energy, okay, towards this Queen of Cups. So, and I feel like there's a lot of partying going on. There's a lot of like manipulation going on. There's a lot of dark energy, okay? And, you know, I feel like somebody, and then I have the Queen of Swords and the Moon in reverse. So I feel like there is an air sign potentially. Doesn't have to be though. This can just be somebody who is very strong in their convictions. Someone who speaks their mind. Someone who isn't going to put up with shit. Sees through whatever maybe the devil energy is sending their way and is very much able to return it back to sender. So that would be this energy here. Okay. And also this side eye energy. So yeah, I feel like with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups, I feel like this is, you know, the woe is me, the victim. Like, I feel like now there's been an impact in their life that, you know, didn't maybe pan out the way that they thought it would. So I feel like, and this could be you, collective. This could be you being upset about how things have transpired or what you're experiencing, or, you know, what you're observing around you even. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we're observing, you know, collective, even in our world, that is very like toxic and gross and needs to be illuminated so that it can be healed. Okay, so a lot of that, I feel like there is this like, you know, underground stuff going on behind the scenes, you know, like trying to manipulate things in the shadows, right? But I feel like, you know, there's this seer, this knower, this sensor, this feeler that, you know, has strong abilities and can navigate regardless of what is sent their way. I feel like whatever is sent their way, it's, you know, it's spoken about, it's known, it's returned. Like, I feel like there's a defense. This is like defend and protect. So this queen is how to defend and protect is what I'm getting at. I feel like she's a light worker. Okay. Day and night. That's what I just heard. Day and night. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, they know what they're here to work with this. They're here to deal with this. All right. So yeah, there's some fallout playing out. Okay. That's pretty much what I want to say. Okay. I'm going to start wrapping this up. All right. So Ace of Swords. I mean, Ace of Cups. Look at that. Let's see. There's that King of Cups. All right. Temperance. Star card. Wow. And then we have an Emperor. Ace of, I was like, what's the Ace of Cups, right? I was holding it and I looked at it. I'm like, what's the Ace of Cups? Here's what the Ace of Cups is. King of Cups. King of Cups. Temperance. The Star. And then the Emperor. So there's definitely some divine masculine energy here. All right. Heavy, heavy divine masculine energy here. So, you know, this is making a presence in the reading because, again, like when we first started this, it was about like a holy union coming together. And so this is like, we're seeing the karmic severing playing out with this past energies. We're seeing, you know, the initiations, the battles, the training, the self-masteries that's playing out for many of those who are called and are channeling and are of service, acts of service, okay, with, you know, lots of empathy too, to kind of bring to the table because, you know, we do need to be able to, you know, hold space for others so that they can hold space for themselves. And that does take some capacity. And so, you know, having strong energetic and emotional boundaries with yourself and others was really an important thing for you to learn in this process because of what you're being called to do, especially when it comes to another healer energy. So understanding like what's yours, what's not yours, like, you know, there's going to be like an elevated experience in this next cycle and relationship. Okay, so this is for someone who, you know, is tapped in, someone who is, you know, potentially, you know, doing things that are aligned with their purpose, and you know, you're kind of realizing that you've been ascending this whole time, and, you know, you're here to bring balance and harmony and peace and, you know, with the star energy, this is you being able to like, be able to replenish, right? This divine energy. Okay. And you're meant to like anchor it here and ground it. All right. So, you know, you very much could be working and partnering, you know, with someone who also is here to maybe either support, guide, mentor. Maybe this is a boss. I feel like there is this strong dynamic of like leadership here. Okay, so this person may actually have some things to teach you and you them. So I feel like this will be a really cool like learning experience. So that's very cool. That is what this Ace of Cups is. All right, and it's as a result of like transformation. I feel like there's, you know, the support and love through this transformation. Okay, so it starts with you, right? Always. And then it's collective, and, you know, then it's, you know, creating these, you know, beautiful rays of energy, right? I feel like it's powerful, very powerful transformation playing out here. And it's to transform into love, right? Move from fear to love. So it's like releasing all that doesn't serve you once and for all, and then acceptance and allowing and flowing, right? And seeing like, you know, sometimes the good things are worth waiting for. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely this energy here. Okay? Temperance, the Star, and the Emperor. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end it there. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. I kind of like got into this, and you can get lost in the story. You can get lost in the emotions that sometimes I pick up as I'm like tapping in. And then even some of the things I hear on the other side. I don't know how else to describe that, but yes, it's interesting. Interesting to say the least. All right, take care, everybody. Bye now.